Of course. Terrible. I'm gonna do that like the whole way home. I was gonna talk to myself. I had such a good episode today. That's more Tales from the Crypt, though, isn't it? There's a little Crypt Keeper, but
it's like if the Crypt Keeper was played by the Sicilian dude or whatever from A Princess Bride.
That's true. I like that. Inconceivable. Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, it is now, man. It is now. All right, here we go.
He's gotta start talking.
Oh, okay, I'm ready. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Brian Seymour.
Oh, man. Oh, the laughs. The laughs are so good. They're so powerful. Oh, my God. Okay, so this week was nuts, man.
Yeah, and it's the 4th of a 5 Wednesday month, and normally we're kind of in like there's a nothing coming out zone.
Yeah. No.
Nobody told the publishers.
No, they were just dumping books. You get a book. You get a book. You get a book.
Mm-hmm.
There was a bunch of stuff. Like I literally had to put like 3 books back just to save time.
Yeah.
So
cutting to 6 was
tough.
not easy.
Was tough, straight up. All right, so out of our honorable mentions, we got one that's the same.
Yes.
So, do you want to go first? We can't talk about that one first.
We can't.
We cannot.
Yeah.
That's. I'd already made a plan for what my books were going to be for the acrylic, which is the only reason why that's not up there. But okay.
Oh, that's a toughie. Why don't you talk to me about Shazam?
I will. Okay, so Shazam, written by Jeff Johns, but doesn't have Dale Eaglesham with this one.
Really?
So after only an issue, we've got a new artist. Felt a certain kind of way about it. Not gonna lie. Okay. I love Jeff Johns. Have for a very long time. I wanted to rock with this. Shazam is a character that I adore. I love Shazam. Old school Captain Marvel, because his name is Captain Marvel, okay? He says Shazam to get his powers. He cannot be his name, okay? What is he, Captain Marvel Jr.? This is stupid.
So if you've got a good idea out there, people, trademark it.
I'm just saying.
Trademark it.
Yeah, for real, because clearly stuff. So this whole, like, more fantasy-based, I wanted to rock with it. Like, I really did. It's not sitting well with me. Not yet. There's something about it that seems... throw stuff against the wall and see if it sticks. It's not there yet. But what's interesting is, okay, can you name all the members of Shazam? All 7 members of the Shazam anagram here.
In that picture?
No.
Oh.
In the name. All 7.
I used to be able to. I used to be able to.
Right? So we got Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, Mercury, and that actually is a person.
Really?
There you go. Which was weird. Like when he said, I was like, oh, okay. That's
interesting.
That's an interesting take. I don't know. Maybe this will have like long-term effects and it'll be interesting overall. The switching of an artist makes me feel a little
that's
insecure
weird
about it, and it's already a brand new concept. So I'm like, I don't know. So what we got over here, Crypt of Shadows.
Yes, this was one of the suggestions from this week. Crypt of Shadows #1. Al Ewing did the writing, and then we've got like 3 different artists on it: Gary Brown, Stephen Green, and Jabril Morissette Fan. Marvel is they're celebrating their 80th anniversary. Oh yeah, absolutely. 80th anniversary. So they're doing a bunch of one-shots that are kind of like genre-defining stuff that they've done. So Crypt of Shadows is based on their horror stuff from the 50s. Kind of it's a fun like kind of Tales from the Crypty sort of story. where this guy is at a therapist and he's talking about his phobia of dogs and like how it ties into 3 other stories. Like his wife had a dog and he tried to kill it, and like there was a dude in a crypt that got attacked by a dog.
That's a great piece, though.
Yeah, so it's pretty gnarly stuff. Al Ewing is a master at what he does. So it flows really, really well, and it has that vibe of that, like the 1950s, 1960s horror stuff. I dug it. There's also, this week was a war comic, like World at War or something they had. So that's another one from this week.
Nice.
So yeah, it was pretty decent. It was
How do you
fast
feel
read.
about that with Marvel waving the flag of 80 years when it's not exactly true?
Yeah, there's some creative bookkeeping in terms of that calendar. It's gonna be fun to read the one shots.
Okay.
Their marketing for it, though, I think is a little off.
Okay.
But if it gets out and gets me another book written by Al Ewing, I'm all for it.
Fair game, absolute fair game. It's just one of those things where I know like there have been like the legacy numberings of things, and we are on the cusp of another big 80, benchmark with Batman.
Mm-hmm.
But I see Marvel kind of be like, no, it's our 82.
Yeah.
We were Atlas at the time, but it's still marvelous.
It still counts. Like,
you're
does it?
Okay. Yeah. All right, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if they do like. I mean, they are doing Invaders right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, they're definitely doing the throwback. And
right.
Invaders was really, really good.
It was really, really good. But what was first? Was it Namor or Human Torch that was first?
I think Namor.
I think so too.
I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Maybe. We'll see. Batman.
An uplifting issue.
Oh, trippy. There's stuff going on in the Batman series that if you are not well adjusted, it might affect the way that the rest of your week goes. That's my honest statement. Like, there's some poetry that Tom King is writing this book with that is beautiful but dark at the same time. Like, it puts you in a place that is not necessarily comfortable. Yeah. It doesn't. A broken bat is not where you want to be. Yeah. You don't want to live there. It's not a good place.
Yeah, but Constantine probably makes him feel better about life.
No, he doesn't.
No.
That is not no. That is un-Constantine. That is anti-Constantine. Yeah. Constantine flicks cigarette butts in your face and talks trash in a British accent, which makes it sting more.
In college.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll tell you later.
Okay, cool. I was wondering where that was going because I was going to go with it. I was definitely going to be like, really?
Go on.
Revealing. Yeah. But no, overall, this is great. Like, this is, again, part of the big 100+ issue run because I think he's doing 101
something like that.
issues.
Yep.
It's going to be crazy. Obviously, like, Tom King is in the news right now for his writing. Some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a speculator or you have a collector for like certain oddities, I would hit up Walmart as fast as you can because there is a particular book that Vic's about to talk about.
Yeah, Superman number 7 of the Walmart 100-pager collection. Apparently, people were feeling a certain kind of way about a recent Superman story. I won't spoil, but it might get pulled. Probably will. Yeah, soon, like tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think it's going to last on the shelves very long at all. So if you are of the speculative market, grab that quick.
Get there fast.
Yo, eBay about to be booming. Yes. All right, so here's one of the ones that I failed on. Tell me how badly I failed.
You did. You failed immensely. Hardcore number 2. This one, Andrew Diggle, Alessandro Vitti. All right, so this picks up. We reviewed number 1.
Yes.
And it's a program where it takes agents and lets them take control of other people's bodies for 72 hours.
Idea.
And in this, yeah. So in this issue, it picks up from where the people have invaded their office and their labs, and this agent has 72 hours before his body, the link degrades, and he dies inside this other person's body. And he is now trying to escape this Central American country who's like the military dictator is trying to track him down for engaging in the handshake of love with the dictator's wife.
What a poetic way of saying that. That was so nice.
And it's, oh my gosh, it's so amazing because it's just nonstop action.
This is incredible.
Yeah, it's so over the top. Like, you have helicopter chases, you got bulletproof cars, you've got plot twists. It's just yeah, you find out there's this whole other operation going on that same team is running. That's like super, super not cool.
This issue was directed by Michael Bay.
Oh my
That's
gosh, yeah. When you pick up your copies, everybody out there, you will know. Oh, you will know.
Yeah, that should come with a soundtrack of many loud things. That's cool.
But it's got like a serious tone, and the only reason I kind of point that out is because the next book we're going to talk about, which is also way over the top, is the opposite. It is.
I didn't even catch that alley-oop that you just slammed dunk in my face. You did.
I tried it.
I tried. Boom, like right there on me. Okay. Die. You know, someone is like a writing god when they just go. Yeah. There's not a warning. Okay.
The first page, I'm like, did I?
What?
What is?
Is this a misprint? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally don't know how to talk about this book right now.
You've got like a Tarantino style conversation between a couple players.
Yes.
But it's way funnier than like, I mean, it's still like an amazing, engrossing conversation. It's like checkmate, checkmater.
Checkmate again.
Yeah.
Recheck, checkmate.
Yeah. Oh,
checkmate you also. Okay. Okay, so this cover is nuts, right?
Yeah.
It's very brutal.
Yeah.
So this is not clear. This is not for children. Okay.
Not even
Don't
remotely.
even.
Don't
even.
Don't. Like, it's rated like 23 and up.
You have to be able to rent a car in order to get this book, which is 24. Okay. Forget drinking age because that's just for kids. This book, in terms of tonal shift, or I can't even say tonal shift, content shift.
Yeah.
This could be the most legendary, like, sleight of hand, story feint.
Because it takes this hard turn out of nowhere,
out of absolutely nowhere, and within like the first 3 pages.
Yeah.
Like,
but you're 100% along for the ride.
Completely, because you're like, what just happened? Yeah. And then it goes back to normal, which is not normal.
Yeah, it's definitely not normal. And then it ties it back in at the end.
And you're just like, yo. Wow.
Because, like, why wouldn't that happen in a world where this shadowy cabal exists?
I mean, you ask good questions.
Yeah.
You ask great questions right there, and I cannot answer them. At all.
If you were to take, like, Mission Impossible.
Yes.
But then, like, give it a vibe kind of like Garth Ennis was the writer for it. Garth Ennis's Boys.
Oh, yes.
That's kind of what we're working with.
You are 100% right there.
You shouldn't be laughing.
But you do laugh, because you know it's not funny, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's what that is. That's not funny, it's hilarious.
But it is. But it is.
We are going to the dark hot place for this book. Like, that's the bottom line. I accept this, but it's an amazing.
It's
read.
Amazing.
It's like, you will not be the same person after you read this. Like,
no,
you will recognize that there are certain things in this world that ain't right, but you like them.
Yeah. Dude should have been wearing red pants.
Shoulda, absolutely. Deadpool told you.
Yeah.
I'm so, Bobby K or Scott. I want to know which one of y'all was on couch surfing duty for at least a week for that line about the ashtrays. One of y'all is in trouble.
Because it had to have been blurted out at home.
It had to. Somebody got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to know which one of you it was.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I've met Bobby K a few times, and I don't know that it wasn't him. You Kentucky guys, y'all wow. Scott, though, it could have been him.
It could have been.
Actually.
It could have been.
Like, it's right up there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might tweet that out later and be like, which
that's...
one of y'all came up with that? Because
someone claim it.
Yeah, one of y'all claim it, and you also need to go stand in the corner for at least 15 minutes because you are on timeout right now, starting now, for real. Wow.
And with that,
time for the acrylics. Oh God. Please, sir, you go first. You go first.
This is a toughie. All right. I will go the Dark Archie universe. yet again. All right, this one's Cullen Bunn is the writer. Laura Braga is the artist. How to not spoil. All right. So it's the Dark Archie universe.
Right.
So characters that you recognize visually, characters that names you're like, oh,
I know them.
I know those people.
Cool.
They sound fun.
Wholesome.
So in this one, the Blossom siblings are their parents are actually members of what one might term a cult.
Okay.
And if I had to guess, and this is speculation,
Okay, you're reaching.
they're trying to summon forth a Dark Lord of some such format. But in the process, one of the two kids is going to be that person ushering in the apocalypse.
Oh.
They don't know which kid, and they're both ridiculously evil.
Which, like, are they out twinning each other on evalities?
It's sibling rivalry.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it is super, super over the top. So, yes.
Why didn't I write that?
Yeah, it's just another one of those where Cullen's like, I've got a bag of tricks, and they're all dark.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Again, Colin, if you want a friend, someone that you can just kind of banter with, Rye's your guy. He's all about the things that you're about.
This is amazing.
100%.
Yeah. So super funny, super dark.
It's creepy.
Yeah. So if you're like, you know what, I've read Archie's when I was a kid, don't read this.
I was gonna say that's not the same thing.
Don't.
Those streams should not cross because it's not gonna go well.
If you've watched the Riverdale television series, and you're like, oh man, if only there was like mystical evil.
That might be okay.
This be the way to go.
Okay, is this the Cinemax version of the Archie universe? Is that what we're calling this?
Oh,
Scott just lost it.
Yeah,
I was
trying to maintain that.
Scott just lost it.
There is a Cinemaxy nature to it. We'll go with that.
Throw it out there. You know, give you some reference. All right, so I took on Shuri. Okay. I've been enjoying the series. It has been an interesting ride. It's very female reader friendly.
Yes.
Shuri as a character, huge output in terms of being a character of color, representing hardcore, being a princess.
Yes.
Former Black Panther, one of the smartest, if not the smartest person in the Marvel U. Awesome. And this book had to ruin it. Had to ruin the ride. The last page, and I won't spoil unless you want me to in the comments. I will in the comments. But the last page, there's a phone call made, and the person on the other line, why? Why? Table flip, why? Why that person? Out of the list of others that it could have been, I'm trying to hold that in. Like it just made me mad all over.
It's absurd.
Again.
Like it really is. Like once that part was revealed, I was like, what?
Why?
I rattled off 3 or 4 other people.
Great ones, great choices. Why? I don't. And then for the rationale and there's okay. I'm not one to be like, yo, the social justice warriors are going to come out for this one, but I expect some major pushback for this. I expect it. Much in the same way that Tom King is going to get the pushback for the portrayal, I expect it for this one. I'm gonna be watching Black Twitter, like hardcore, just like, what y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna?
I'm just time.
Right. Like I'm popping some popcorn and I'm gonna just watch and I'm gonna just wait for y'all to get busy because that. What? I can't. I'm usually not even that guy.
Yeah,
but
this one's kind of
How come Y4 did you do that? I just don't understand. I'm praying for an editorial mandate. That's what I'm praying for.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully that wasn't like part of the pitch. And then,
ta-da!
Tears. Yes, sir.
So, at first, when I was having to order Guardians of the Galaxy #1, again, as a retailer, I'm just like, what the
umpteenth time.
Yeah,
umpteenth time.
Guys, you're killing me. So Donnie Cates is writing this one. Jeff Shaw is doing the art.
Okay, so that's actually like a lot of win.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of an extension of the Cosmic Punisher story.
Okay.
And also Infinity, the recent Infinity Wars, which another thing.
I'm with that.
Like, stop doing Infinity miniseries. So Thanos is killed by Gamora in the miniseries.
Right.
And that's not the end. Like, Thanos has a complete D move that, well, I mean, go figure.
I mean,
it's
Thanos, right?
So Star Fox has got, it's not a funeral, like he's got a whole bunch of people from the cosmic Marvel universe,
Right.
like people that are like willing to kill, and that factors in greatly because he plays this hologram or something that Thanos had filmed before he did it, and Thanos is like, you know, if you're watching this now, I'm dead, huh? But last laugh, I'm going to be reincarnated into somebody else. So Thanos is coming back. All these people are freaking out, like, who's Thanos going to come back in? And it's just this over-the-top adventure.
I'm with that.
Yeah, it's Donny Cates humor, Cosmic Ghost Rider going full Cosmic Ghost Rider. The only thing I'm getting weird about is I don't like Groot being able to talk, like in anything outside I Am Groot.
Yeah.
But other than that, like when Cosmic Ghost Rider is like, oh man, I just shot that baby in the face. Like, like it's an amazing ride.
Donny Cates, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, it's just definitely pick it up. It's if you dug the Thanos run, like the back half of the Thanos run,
Right.
you dug the Cosmic Ghost Rider miniseries, this is a must read. It's just fun. It's not. Oh God, I don't even know. Like even like Star-Lord is amazing in it. Like the way he's portrayed.
I'm with that.
Thumb up.
I'm with that.
2 thumb up.
All right. That was another one that I screwed the pooch and didn't read.
Yeah.
There's so many books, man.
There's a ton of books.
So many. It's ridiculous. What I did read, though, this new issue of Avengers. So, okay, this is kind of crazy. Like, a little bit of this got spoiled online like a week or so ago, but I was all about wanting to read it. And this particular issue with the Conan cover, because, is all about Fan Fei, the first Iron Fist.
Yeah.
And if you guys check online, you can see that the reason why Fan Fei is considered a criminal, right, is because she was teaching Kung Fu to cavemen, like, and taking the teachings of Kunlun and going out into the real world. And they're like, nah, you can't do that. And I'm like, what a cool way to be on the outs. Like, when you are a child of heaven, what do you do to get kicked out? Like, what is it?
Like what
did
steps?
you do? What is to find out? It was pretty dope, and the rest of the story plays out so very well. It makes you respect like the mythos of Iron Fist so much, and it's really cool. So definitely grab that one. It was a great read.
Excellent.
I enjoyed it a
Excellent.
lot.
Yeah, and kind of tying in slightly with the Conan cover.
Yes.
There is the miniseries Avengers No Road Home, I think is what it's called. Issue 6, it's going to be a weekly series. Retailers are putting in their initial orders this week.
Okay.
Issue 6, Conan actually is a full-on part of the Marvel Universe in that issue. If you want it, hit your retailer up and let them know because we need that information.
Get that. All right. Last but certainly not least, Naomi, #1, is from the Wonder Comics line that Bendis started.
Yep.
And this particular issue is written by Brian Michael Bendis and David Walker, with artwork by, wait, because I knew I was going to forget Jamal Campbell. Thank you.
Oh, I'm bad at my life.
No. It's just hard to get it from this angle. That's what it is. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. So, previews of this had gone up as well. So you get kind of a taste of it. I like this book, and I cannot tell you specifically one reason why.
Makes sense.
Like, it's not a set thing like, oh, this happened and that was awesome.
Yeah.
Everything about this book worked for me.
The vibe, the pacing of it.
Yeah.
The fact that we're I don't even know that we've been given enough clues to really do anything with it.
Not really at all. Not really at all. The idea, as far as we can tell, is discovery of self, right?
Yep.
Self-importance, trying to figure out something that matters, and understanding like the background of the creators fuels a lot. Like, I think there's a lot to it. Bendis has openly adopted children of color and is aiming to create content that does, resonate with them as to who they are. Naomi definitely will fit that. David being a creator of color, huge. Both of them living in Portland, huge. So yeah, this was like a cool story.
Yeah.
I got an 80s vibe from it.
No,
Did you
really,
get that?
a little bit, yeah. And it's one that it's safe. Like I can put this into the hands of tweens.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't, there's nothing over the top about it. It's just like, it's kind of the vibe I got from Shuri #1.
Right.
Like where I can put this into so many people's hands.
Well, it was doing really good until okay. No, you're right, and I think that's the point of the Wonderline, right? Like that's what they're trying to do is have this teen tween centric place that is good stories, but with a wholesome bent to it. That's not going to be like, oh no, you can't do that.
Yeah,
teen in a good way.
Yeah,
not in a be careful, watch out sort of way.
Yeah.
There's a whole number of books coming out from that, aren't there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a line like if the rest of it is on par with that.
Oh man, we're in for a treat.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
In for a treat. But yeah, like I really dug it. I'm trying to think of like what else can I say without spoiling anything.
Yeah,
it's hard. I mean, obviously with Bendis on board, the dialogue is snappy. Definitely gets the characterizations across with that. Jamal's art, man,
it's lighthearted.
Yeah, like I have to admit the action sequence that we saw in the preview, that was like really, really well done because you get every understanding and sense of the action and pacing within, but very little information is needed. Like breezed. It was beautifully done. How soon do we have to wait till we get the next one?
I think 3 or 4 weeks.
Dang, why couldn't this be a bye-week?
Yeah.
I wanted it.
Instead we got meh.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll get to that. It's okay.
Yep.
As always, if this is your first time watching, definitely click the like. And if you really like us, and we hope that you do, hit the subscribe button and the bell.
The bell is critical.
Yes, it is. And I think you are 100% right that that's what we should do. Since we did break the 1,000 subscribers mark, we are going to give a gift card to Taco Bell. Ding.
Ding.
Get it?
See? Marketing.
That's him. He's genius. So yeah, definitely want you to join that legion of us. We're actually gonna have a couple of different initiatives. A couple I haven't even told them about. They're gonna be awesome.
They're probably amazing.
It might be.
Yep.
Like one or two of them. Really good. Really good. And we also have a Patreon exclusive piece where we actually do spoil a book. So if you're very interested, we do.
We really do.
That book. It's hilarious. But if you're interested, check us out on Patreon. Put in a certain dollar amount. I don't even know what's the lowest amount. Is it $1?
I think $1. I don't know. I just work here.
I mean, we just read books and talk about them.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But for $1, you can get in on some super spoiler action ahead of everyone else. Like we usually put it up maybe like a week or two late.
Yep.
So, I mean, by that time you should have already read it. You should be reading it. You should be hitting up your local comic shops all the time. Speaking of,
this is a shout out to Sid Smith at Pop Culture Comics. They're in Overland Park, Kansas. They're actually going into their 30th anniversary year.
Get out! So, that's awesome, guys! Congratulations! 30 years,
30.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Dude, that's
we've been around 25. And that's 5 more years, and that's just So,
dude,
congrats,
awesome.
Sid. Pop Culture Comics.
Love you guys. That's awesome. Congrats, absolutely, from us in Ohio to you. And you said Kansas City?
Overland Park, Kansas.
In Kansas. Okay, I was like, man, where is that at? That's kind of. I wonder if they do any like cool Superman celebrations.
I wonder.
If you do, let us know.
Yeah, hit us up.
We do something. Wichita, boom, Wichita. That's in Kansas.
I think. Yeah.
I think I did that right. If not, we'll just edit that out.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Jeremy said no.
No.
Okay.
It's in there. It's for perpetuity.
Nope, Vic, you're an ass, and it's gonna be caught forever. Oh, that's cool.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so that's the episode.